Hey guys, it's Burgos here, and in this video I'll talk about where our enemies fail for this season, because they actually have pretty decent chance to win this season, but I think they make some crucial mistakes. So I will start with the first thing, and this is the speed. When you land in the new zone, okay, we have different continent. We have Beleron, it's not like the Maris, it's way different map, but condition is absolutely the same. If you want to win in the Kingdom Builder game, you definitely want to have alliances and loyal players. And this is the first thing I think other alliances actually fail. When you go and try to land any place on these 4 zones, this is Aurion, Sclera, Enogat, and Krauzon. If you see that Enogat is already filled up, definitely there is coordination here. Definitely there is a people sitting in Discord and waiting to be shown where they're going to land. And if you see that, for example, one of these 4 zones is already red, this should be some kind of light for you, red light. There's something happening here. Something big, massive is happening here. A lot of players is going to go in this zone. It's not like on random just picking any zone. No, there is a coordination, there is a Discord, there is everything behind. So this is one of the things that I think they didn't think about. That if you see that everything is green, just one zone is red, that means there is a massive population there. This is the first thing. The second thing is, in my opinion, they actually didn't start exploring the rest of the alliances. What I mean by that is, for example, yeah, they're going to explore their zone with the scouts, but definitely they have to explore all these 4 zones and see which alliances is the biggest there. And the easiest way to actually do that is, if you go in any zone, you're going to see 3 or 4 or maybe 5 alliances. Let's get, for example, Sclera. Sclera, here we're going to see OL, FK, Gowo, S30, this is OF again. Okay, you're going to see pretty, maybe let's say 10 alliances. And you have to see immediately at the beginning the alliances will be like maybe 40 people or 50 or 60. You're not going to see the full power of the alliances. But if you see in one alliance there is like 10 people, okay, not 10 people, but let's say 5 people, over 100 million power, there should be something in your mind. This alliance is pretty big. And if you check the rest of the zones and you see rest of the alliances, of course this is time consuming, but this is very crucial importance. Just to have idea, at the beginning, the first maybe 2 days, you just send your scouts, or maybe 3 days, I don't know where the rest of the zones is opened. I think it's pretty much very fast, but you're going to have some idea of the alliances on these zones, and even know that they're not with full potential, and they're still waiting. Some players are waiting to open SWAT, to get a Behemoth, to get extra SWATs, to build the technology, alliance technology, to get extra members. You're going to have some idea which is the big players in the map. And from there, if you see some very big player, A, you can join them, or B, you can unite the rest of the people, the rest of the alliances in this map. For example, from Krauzon to even go up to Aurion. You just try to make alliances, try to unite. This is what we do in the previous season. And server 39, from where I actually come, was alliance that till the end, even in the previous season, we was not having any tier 5 players, but we managed to get victory every season. And this is with the great diplomacy, and everything. And of course, Jerry and DX that currently were the freak show. But still, you just have to see all the alliances and actually make a plan. How you want to proceed? Do you want to join the big fish, or you want to collect all the other alliances and they're like piranha to eat this big fish there? So some of the alliances actually managed to do pretty decent diplomacy and join us, and of course they're going to get some piece of the pie at the end of the season. But yeah, the things that I think our enemies make it bad was the speed, the how to say it, the speed to make the first step in the diplomacy. And I think maybe they didn't put that effort in this. But if you have a player like alliance like TFS, you definitely have to think what you're going to do. Do you want to join them? Do you want to make one union and destroy these alliances? In our previous season against BXS, we unite and we beat BXS. And we get the dragon, we get the magma, we get a lot of stuff. So yeah, this is the things that most of the alliances here have to think about in advance. And in Belleron, there is a lot of zone that there is no PvP. In the zone 1, there is no PvP. I mean, this thing here, the Asian runes, I don't think is some kind of PvP. I mean, it's a PvP, but it's nothing in the table. If you lose, big deal. Next week we're going to get it, or next time. In the zone 2, when the gate 2 open, still no PvP. Just this statue that you fight there. So all the alliances actually have pretty decent time to make unions, to make alliances with other alliances, and actually decide where the fate of this server is going. But still, since the rest of the alliances was slow in the diplomacy, some of the alliances just decide to join TFS. I mean, we all see the big monster here that is TFS, and if you don't make a move, someone else is going to make a move from your name. So yeah, I think this was the big mistake so far in this. The enemy mistake that they actually make is they was not fast with the union, and at the end of the day, some of the other alliances, neutral alliances, is going to join TFS and TDR, and this is going to win the season. But I think all these four, okay, maybe let's go again. All these three zones, Crow Zone, Sclera and Aurion, was have enough firepower to actually fight with TFS that is in the Enugan. This is my personal opinion. So yeah, this so far I think the big mistake our enemy make, and at the end of the day we get the dragon, we get our alliances, our allies also get the magmas that is going to bring some extra rewards. And yeah, so I guess this will be for this video, pretty short but not much to actually say. You have to count a lot on the policy, on the diplomacy. If no diplomacy, well, somebody else is going to choose where you're going to stand on the map, not you. So yeah, I guess this will be for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, hit one like, subscribe to this channel, and see you in the next video.